Smiling down, smiling down.
This is Troy.
Hey Troy, Mante Rodriguez here. How you doing?
Good, good.
Long time, long time awaits.
Yeah, right.
I honestly don't even remember why I called you. It's been so
Well,
long.
my guess is it has something to do with the house.
You an agent, right?
Well, not exactly. We're a private company. We don't really have real estate agents. We're just buying homes, fixing them up, and putting them back out on the market.
Fantastic. So you're a buyer more than anything.
Yeah, yeah. I'm on the
Okay.
sales side, so I keep an eye out for anybody that's looking to sell stuff.
Gotcha. So we buy properties too, but we're leaning more into like wholesaling. And
Okay.
do you work with like wholesalers in general?
We can. We don't really let our properties go for wholesale prices. We're trying to upcharge, upsell, if you will, at the retail level. So it just depends on if I get stuck with a property that doesn't move in a timely manner, and then we start dropping the price, right? So
Right.
I get a couple of those every now and then.
Gotcha. What if I bring you those properties that need some work done to it if we don't buy them ourselves?
Yeah, I mean, we'd be interested in them for sure.
Okay. What are you guys looking for?
Primarily right now, 3 and 4 bedroom. The 2 bedrooms and under are not selling very well, so I think we want to invest more in kind of what's hot. And because those are the hot ones, they're really hard to find right now in the price range that we're looking for. So obviously, if we could get them for wholesale or less, sometimes I get people that want to do a trade. They want to get out from under an expensive mortgage they've got now and get into something a little newer that's a little easier on their pocketbook.
Yeah.
Sometimes we can make a trade. It's rare, but I can do it.
Gotcha. And then when you say price range, what type of price do you guys like to stay in?
I've literally got everything from 50 grand up to 150 right now.
Okay.
We
And
have done homes in the 300 range. That's not really our clientele. We're more in the market of helping those that have serious credit issues, and that doesn't impact us. It's really more about folks bringing money to the table. We don't really look at credit reports or any of that. We're in the business of fixing credit, and getting them on mortgages. So
nice.
I would say anything under 200,000 would certainly get our attention.
Gotcha. And that's obviously before the renovations, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. So under 2K, 200. Do you have like bread and butter areas that you don't buy in?
Well, Johnstown hasn't been super popular for us. So anything from Latrobe, Connellsville, over west and north into Pittsburgh, Natrona Heights, Brackenridge. Brackenridge is super hot for us, as is Latrobe. Greensburg is super hot. Yeah, so anything in that area just due west of Pittsburgh within, say, 5 or 6 miles, that's an area of interest for us.
Okay. So you guys don't. What about the rest of Allegheny County? Like, you guys don't buy in Allegheny County?
We do. I'm just not that familiar with the counties there because I'm from Texas, so that doesn't really mean anything to me. I know I get a lot of calls asking if we have houses in Allegheny County, but my map doesn't show county, so I have no idea where that is.
Gotcha. Okay. All right. And so Natrona Heights, I'm trying to figure out where that's at on the map here.
That's just due north of like Penn Hills.
Okay.
Off of what is that? 28.
Yeah.
Interstate 28.
Yeah, 28. Gotcha.
Yeah. So Arnold, New Kensington, Vandergrift, Brackenridge, Natrona Heights, just north of 76, and where it meets 28.
Gotcha. Okay. And these are we do get some in this area and we don't buy in this area. So this will be something we'll pass off to you.
Great.
What you guys buy cash? You got like lending, or how does the closing process work?
Yeah, we can pay cash. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. And how would you like for me to send you these like these deals, like email, text, calling you,
Email's yeah, that'd be great.
email? Okay. Are you able to email me whenever we hang up? What your email is,
Yes,
or text me what your
yes.
email is? Okay.
What's your address?
Yeah, my well, let me see. I'll text it to you. It's a long email here.
Perfect.
Let's see. Okay. Yeah, so I think we actually just passed on one. I'm not sure if that's still available right now, but I'll search through my properties that we have that we just passed on and see if there are any in these areas that you just mentioned. Um,
Okay.
as far as like rehab go, do you guys do anything with like foundation or structural issues?
Sometimes it just kind of depends on how involved it is, deterioration wise.
Okay.
We've done sealing of like minor cracks just to keep water from seeping into basement, things like that. And I'm talking to somebody who's only been doing this for about 4 months. So,
Okay.
down in Texas, we just don't deal with basements and those types of issues. So, roofing, we can do that all day long. Electrical, plumbing, obviously. Sometimes we'll swap out, sort of the bigger appliances if we can tell that it's certainly if it's got a leak or something that's not, up to code, we're going to have to handle that anyway. But
Right.
if we see something that looks like, it's working, but obviously it's probably not in the next couple, 3 months, we don't want to pass that off on somebody else, right? So we
Right.
send a team in there to kind of look through everything, make sure it's safe or whatnot. If it's something that is of concern that looks like it's going to take a mountain of cash to get through that, then we'll price it accordingly and try to pass it off to somebody that likes to get their hands dirty and turn a wrench or two.
Okay.
So,
Gotcha. Okay. And then if I was to email you a property you will be interested in, do you guys want to see the property, or are you okay with like me sending you pictures and a walkthrough video for you to make that decision?
pictures and a walkthrough video would be huge. Yeah,
Okay.
because that would help us narrow down if it's something that kind of fits in our wheelhouse. And if it does, I've got somebody local that can then go over there and do a walkthrough. Her name is Stephanie. We just hired her a couple of weeks ago. She's kind of my on the ground eyes and ears.
Okay.
The main partner for prime properties in that area is Fred. You're going to want to write his name down. He's a young guy, super sharp, very knowledgeable. He's been doing this for a while. And he's got an office there in the Pittsburgh area. So anytime I get calls like this where somebody's like, hey, we might be able to do a deal. I've got some properties. He loves stuff like that. I just tee it up directly to Fred.
Okay. That's funny you said that because I spoke to him a few weeks ago about like subject to properties or creative finance properties.
Uh-huh.
And so that's so funny. Hopefully that's the same guy, but that's his name too. So I think I know what you're talking about.
You get off into the minutia of financing and stuff. That's more his area,
Okay.
and he's gonna have veto power over
Okay.
whether or not he moves on stuff. That's not something that I could have a conversation about. Mine is more about where is it, what is it, are we interested? Yes. Okay, let's send somebody to go look at it. Right.
Right.
So,
Okay, so one of them has to come. One of them, meaning like will Stephanie be the main person that do the walkthroughs?
eventually, yes, she's training under Fred now, so
Okay.
she might be the one that's physically there. Fred does a lot of traveling for us and talking with investors and hiring people because we're in ramp up mode right now. There's only like 8 or 9 of us. We're trying to get to like 20, 30 by the end of the year. So trying to physically become him down has been tough the last month or so.
Okay.
Get down a call, no problem. I can schedule that easy. But meeting in person, where I'm probably going to need at least a week's notice for something like that.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay. Well, it was nice talking to you. I'll keep everything in mind, add you to my contacts, and let's see if we could do some business together.
Yeah, and if you don't mind, spell your name for me. I don't even have a last name for you.
Oh, okay. I'll text it to you right now then. Did you get my email?
Great. Yeah, I got your email. It's here.
Okay. Awesome. I'll text you my full name as soon as we hang up as well.
Okay, great. Thanks, Mante.
Thank you. Talk to you soon.
You bet. All right. Bye bye.